from Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by
Signature Associates Sales Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States.
ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer.
Welcome to Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan for this BRSN broadcast presentation of high school lacrosse featuring the Brother Rice Warriors versus the St. John Jesuit Titans from Toledo, Ohio. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Losey, and I will be your announcer for today's lacrosse matchup between these two Catholic League Central Division teams. We've got a rainy evening here on senior night at Brother Rice High School as the Warriors welcome in the St. John Jesuit Titans coming in here at 13-2. Brother Rice coming in here at 12-4. The final game of the Catholic League for both of these teams, with the winner in this game playing on Saturday evening for the Catholic League Championship game. These are the number 2 ranked and 3 ranked teams in the Catholic League. St. John's coming in here after a victory over Olmsted Falls 6-2. Warriors fell to Upper Arlington on Saturday. They fell in that one 12-9. We're at the X. We're about to get this one started. Let's get ourselves a scoreboard. I hope everybody's settled in for this matchup. High school lacrosse, Tuesday evening, and Danny Holt, I expect Danny Holt to do Holt-like things for the majority of the game today, as Danny Holt wins the faceoff, and the Warriors will set up shop in the offensive zone for the first possession of the game. Wechter with it, 30, long range. Oh, hello, Wechter. Let's take a look at that one again, as Wechter is going to just step into this one. We'll kick it all the way back. We're going to set here. Good look from Fortino, and Wechter all alone from downtown finds the back of the net, and the Warriors jump out in front in this one, 1-0. Everyone knows the rule who's been listening. We're not supposed to talk about the weather, and we're not. Danny Holt, another win. He is now 2 for 2. Danny Holt potentially going to go down as Wechter inside. Looky. And we got a long pole goal here at number 2 for Wechter. Let's take a look at this one again. Back behind. Cutter. St. John's forgetting about that long pole, speeding towards the goal. And Wechter has got his second of the day. And the Warriors jump all over the Titans, 2-0. 37 seconds in, that's exactly right. We can bring in the clock here for everyone at home. Warriors 2-0 here. Danny Holt now maybe 3 for 3. He is 3 for 3. Nice celebration of the Warriors seniors. Wechter wants another one. He's like, hey, you got to put me out here. Give it to me. I got 2. 2 for 2 on shots. Nope, that's enough. They send him back. But this could be a long evening for the St. John's Jesuit Titans if Danny Holt gets into the rat-tat-tat that Danny Holt does. Fortino with it. Long range. Oh, good save. Nice save there as Braylon Lewis, the goaltender, senior, made a good save on that one. Fortino, Palanque. Hanson Palanque had 2 against Upper Arlington on Saturday. And this is our final broadcast of the BRSN season. Nope, that's a force. And Palanque's going to turn it over as he feeds to the middle. Picked up by the netminder. And now St. John's looking to clear. James Smith. Check that. Xander Lewis. Deep hole, and that's going to be a turnover. Wechter's got it. Drops it head to Plonky. It's going to skate all the way through. Good ground ball pickup. Mason Bowers, senior, deep hole. That's going to be a push. Nope, no call there. That one's going to skip on through. And now the Titans are going to get their first opportunity here in this one as Drew Dusling, another senior on this team. As I mentioned, coming in here 13-2, ranked 5th in Ohio Division II. Their only loss in the Catholic League this year was to number 1 ranked Detroit Catholic Central. And they actually played them fairly tough, only losing that one 11-5. They had a lead in that one early, but the Shamrocks did what they did and came away with the victory. Saturday night's Catholic League finals will be at Catholic Central. So it's essentially a home game. Not really essentially a home game. It actually is a home game. Literally. Drew Walschlager over there with it. Saw his dad tonight. Shout out to Mark Walschlager. Done a great job this season and going forward. We're going to get a loose ball push on the Warriors as Alex Groskowski St. John's, good program. You know, I think, when we talk about the Catholic League expanding into Ohio, I think there's some naysayers and saying, it's a long drive and this and that. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's about the kids. And, the Toledo schools, just didn't have the opportunity to play the best talent that they could play. And I saw it in basketball. And now we're seeing it again in lacrosse. You see it in football as well. Off to the races come the Warriors, speeding into the offensive zone. Geddy Lee fires to Plonky. Oh, that was pretty. Kind of pretty. But Plonky did a little hoppity hop and skipped it over the top of the cage. 2-0 Warriors. 7:40 remaining. I'll tell you, if you could see the crow's nest, if you come down here, everybody, make sure that you stop in and just look up and gaze at the epic structure as it looms over Fracassa Field that is known as the crow's nest. We've got tarps. Mark was here. My partner in crime, Mark Rottenberg, set up the tent, and it came in handy inside. Oh, good save for Tino. Nice take by Drew Dusing. Senior attackman, a nice move, a little split dodge inside, but a good save by Fortino. We could have used the replay on that one, but even with my new buttons, I wasn't quick on the draw. I could just put my finger here. So the Warriors' final game of the season will come on, if they win this one, Saturday night against Catholic Central, and then we'll await the state tournament run by our good friends up in East Lansing, the MHSAA. We were just talking about the MHSAA as the seniors came out, turnover by the Titans. Seniors came out and they got to mention their favorite lacrosse memory in their career here. And I can't tell you how many said, trip to New York freshman year, trip to New York freshman year. And I was telling Mark, it's not going to happen again because the MHSAA changed the rule. But guess what? Hey, we could play anybody in the entire country. We just need to get them to come to Michigan or Ohio or Indiana or Illinois, a bordering state. And they took away the 300-mile rule. And so now we are locked in the Midwest. We are state-specific. Can't go literally outside those borders. I don't agree with it. I'm not going to get on a rant here or do a what grinds my gears. Warriors 2-0. Titans had a good look, but a good save by Fortino kept them off the scoreboard, and then a turnover after the Warriors turned it over as well. Plonky, there's Theo Lai with it. Ooh, good save. A rocket. Some heat by Biardi up top there as Covey's going to get checked. Good hustle back behind Carmichael. Carmichael seeing extended minutes due to the injury of Brady Solich. Covey loves that long shot, doesn't he? Covey loves that long shot. He hasn't scored on it yet, but he seems to keep trying from downtown. Unless you're former Brother Rice star Sergio the Hitman Perkovic, that's not going to score from that far. So the Titans looking to clear here. That's one thing I noticed in rewatching the Warriors against Upper Arlington is that the ride was non-existent for the Warriors in that game. Upper Arlington really did a great job. Here's Walschlager with it. Walschlager speeding out. Back to Fortino. And yes, there are two Fortinos. Carmichael with it. Nice job by Drew Walschlager. Another shout out to his father, Mark. Got to see him. He helped us set up. Always eager to lend a helping hand to the BRSN broadcast up here in the Crow's Nest. Backside, Carmichael with it. Got it! Hello, Carmichael. Step in and fire. Let's give a replay here. As Carmichael, good ball movement here. Warriors back behind. Little skip pass up front. And then back to Carmichael. Step, sets his feet, changes the plane, and finds the back of the net. And the Warriors now are going to open up a 3-0 lead here with 4:34 remaining in the first quarter. Danny Holt wins another faceoff. That's 3-4-0 for Danny Holt. He's going to add to his record-setting season and continue to add to his legacy here as the most prolific face-off specialist in Brother Rice lacrosse history, which is really saying a lot. The Warriors have had some real good ones. Danny Hennigan, both Hennigans.
Who was the best?
Evan Dennis was really good. Hennigan, both Hennigan, going back behind there. Oh, nice play. Oh, good save. I got to tell you, same timeout by Andy Smith. He has been known. I've been hearing rumors down in Ohio about his propensity to find the timely timeout situation. But as we typically do at our break, we always love to represent our sponsors, and we're going to do so right now, as this broadcast is proudly sponsored by SPAC Provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the sale leaseback premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. Forward thinking. Call or text founder Luke Timmis, class of 2010 at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Luke Timmis, Signature Associates, the sale leaseback team. Thank you for supporting us. Presenting sponsor. We could call it coach. And coach. That's right. He's giving back in multiple ways. Mark Rottenberg. All right. Set the scene here. Great timeout. Andy Smith. I mean, it could have been Nick Brown who made the call. We're not sure. But I'm going to say that it was Andy Smith. And so hopefully St. John's will take advantage of that timely timeout here. A little set offense here. This is great for these kids. It really is. Oh, is that in? Oh, outside. Good take on the inside. Just fired a little bit high and wide. And now the Warriors are going to look to clear. Warriors cleared fairly well in their game against Upper Arlington. It was more so what the Upper Arlington offense and defense was doing to them. An errant pass. I had to say it. I jinxed it, didn't I? Potter Wyatt lost it. Turnover, non-clear. Fortino's got it. He's going to go long range to Fortino. Hey, a Fortino to Fortino connection. Just like they used to do in the backyard, I bet. Or maybe in the basement, or maybe just in general in the kitchen, anywhere. Hanson Plonke, number 9. And now that I talked about Johnny Utah, number 9 at Point Break, it's always going to click into my head. Ohio State Buckeyes, number 9. We got a broken stick out there. We got stuff. Debris. We got debris on the field. Wechter D'ing up on Jamison Maloney.
Got a touch yet. No touch.
Zachary Spear is trying to weave his way in. Does not get the touch. And that is going to be a turnover for St. John's. But going back to the Catholic League and obviously the Toledo teams entering the CHSL, you look at it from a basketball perspective. We watched St. Francis this year come up, and they played well in a lot of games. And to carry that forward, I believe it was, yes it was. What are we going to get here? We're going to get another turnover on the Warriors, so they didn't get a touch either. So they were taking their own sweet time. We're going to get a slippy slip. Yep, slippage. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Fortino dancing in the moonlight. Fortino is going to find the back of the net. Let's take another look at that one. As you can see the slippage at midfield. Wide open is Fortino behind the defense. Fake, and a goal. And the Warriors are going to add another one. And they're now going to lead this one 4-0.
Valedictorian, Danny Holt.
Danny Holt, valedictorian, getting it done at the X and in the classroom and up at the speech podium for graduation. Mark, where was your graduation held? Ford Theater like ours?
Yes.
Ford Auditorium, not Ford Theater. That's where President Lincoln was shot. So we don't want to bring up those memories. Yep, we used to have our at the Ford Auditorium downtown. Hart Plaza, yep. I've got a picture of me and my mom and my grandma and my aunt, but I don't remember much of the day. I think we did throw our caps. Rather than throwing them in the air, we threw them in the Detroit River, which obviously would be fined and probably imprisoned, I think, for throwing that in the Detroit River. It's not eco-friendly. No. Fires Fortino high and wide, and that's going to go back to the Titans. And I like the whole Titan concept here because I'm used to saying the Titans, broadcasting University of Detroit Mercy Titans, as I'm the voice of the Titans. Not these Titans, but the other Titans. Clash of the Titans was a very good movie as well. Was that Harry Hamlin? I know. I got really scared when that. Yeah, no, that one doesn't count. Remakes don't count. But Medusa turned somebody into stone, and back then that was real scary. Ball down, middle of the field. Still no touch. Picked up by Walschlager. He's going to take a little check. Fires upfield. People are open. Theo Lai spinning. Good look. Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Post make an appearance as Fortino found Plonke. And Plonke finds Iron. Good look. Fires. Oh, doesn't get it off in time, and that'll do it here for the end of the first quarter. Let's take a look at that replay there. Watch the end just to see him come through. We had a great look as Owen Strayer catches, sets his feet, and a good save by Fortino. And that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Let's take a look at our sponsors here. The Brother Rice sponsors helping us out so much. Proudly sponsored. Again, the Signature Associate Sales Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. We'd also like to thank ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name, the experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. and Motorola Solutions, solving for safer. Thank you so much.
Motorola sponsored. John Zadar just waved to us.
Oh, John Zadar. Yep. He's solving for safe. He's solving for safer down there, isn't he?
He is.
John Zadar solving for safer right down there. You know, he's been solving for safer all season, but it doesn't seem to be solving for our safest up here,
No.
right? Because everyone just kind of walks by. We are dry and we're stable, and the wind and no wind. Oh, I just jinxed it.
Why did you do that?
Darn it. Well, what are you going to do? All right, we got to get here. We'll change the, get us into the second quarter. Warriors, they played fine, I think. Second quarter here.
And face-off champion, Danny Holt, right?
Warriors. Danny Holt wins another faceoff. Feeds inside, can't do anything with it. Lie with it. Plonky, good save. Great save inside. Braylon Lewis doing a great job in net for the Titans. Ball comes out, good steal. Biardi, Plonky, got it. Nothing you can do on that one. Let's take that one all the way back on the replay. Got some cowbells in the house.
Nice steal.
Good steal by Biardi, all alone. Palanque, 1, 2, 3 fakes and goes. No chance for Lewis on that one. And we'll take it right back to the X. Another score for the Warriors, so we are up to 5-0 in this one. 10:36 remaining here in the half. Shout out to my mom, always watching, and she said something's amiss with the audio, and so we did a little quick check. I think we're okay. Could be the rain, who knows. Danny Holt wins another one. That's 7-for-7 for Danny Holt, just adding to his outstanding season for the Warriors. Feeds inside. Got it. We got a Lockwood goal, don't we? We got a Lockwood goal. Let's take that replay back. As Leo Lockwood, good feed inside, and he will finish 5-hole. And Leo Lockwood picks up his second goal of the season.
I don't think you have audio.
Right now? Yes, now we do. Things were a little bit of a miss, and it could be the mist that caused it. Completely in the dark. Danny Holt wins it. Another one. How many is that now for Danny Holt? As we now get up to 6-0. Danny Holt is 8-for-8 at the X. Selection Sunday, college lacrosse happened. Well, I wasn't too keen on the Army not making it, but strength of schedule. But you can see where the bread is buttered, and that is in the conference play, ACC, Ivy as well. Warriors lead this one. Look to see probably a lot of kids getting a lot of action tonight here, as the Warriors will try to rest some kids for their game Saturday. Plonky, tough angle. That one's going to be fired towards Marion High School. I did have a question from someone on Twitter, or X, and said, is there really a moat between Brother Rice and Marion? And I would say that tonight there is. Plonky is going to hit him in the head. So another great save for Lewis in goal for the Titans, and the Titans are going to speed out of there with it, and they're going to get a touch. Offensive zone. Cameron Weinberg making his appearance. Got some good size out here. You can see that, again, and I've communicated with this coaching staff a couple of years ago, and we had back when we ran, kind of the state champions in the D, showdown in Motown. Those weekends, we brought in teams from out of state, and we had a dropout late. And the coaching staff here at St. John says, we are trying so hard to make it up here and playing a game, but they had prom, and they planned it out, and they were going to, I loved it. I was all for it, but it just didn't make sense from a, parents and kids standpoint. So, but I knew at that point in time that these guys were building something here at St. John's. They had, you get that commitment and that buy-in from parents and players and coaching staff, and so shout out to them. Obviously, Coach Andy Smith, Nick Brown, Eric Brown as well.
Three-time runner-up in Ohio, right?
Three-time runner-up in Ohio, that's correct. Yep, and they're going to be right there this year as well, ranked number 5 currently in Division II. And I may actually get down this year because, and I got to check the MHSA website, but I think the boys will be playing Friday night in Ann Arbor at Michigan in the state finals. And then Ohio will go on Saturday, as they typically do, inside the O-line. Another good save. Braylon Lewis is having himself an evening, even though they trail 6-0. As we hit the 7-minute mark, another one standing on his head inside. Got it. That's third time's the charm for the Warriors. Let's take a look at that one again. But Biardi, and that's just an onslaught of Warrior activity. It's a good replay right in your face. Good take there. Biardi finds the back of the net. No chance for Lewis. He's doing all he can do. But the Warrior offense is all over him. And now the Warriors lead this one 7-0. Danny Holt wins another one. 7-8-9. Rat-tat-tat. He's going to get one. Danny Holt says, I am valedictorian. Looking. Holt's staying on. He's saying, listen, I'm a senior. I'm going to stay on. Feeds backside. Whoa. Theo lie. Ball don't lie. Smoke on the water. Fire in the sky. Let's see that one from late. As Theo Lai, wide open defense, way too much on that side of the field. And Theo Lai is going to find his way to scoring another goal for Theo Lai. He's now got, they're going to have to go pole or at least muck it up a little bit. 32 for the Warriors. Well, we got a timeout here in the action. Warriors score another one, lead at 8-0. Timeout by Andy Smith. Let's take a look here let's take a look at those fine folks at Brother Rice. Head coach Ajay Chawla right here. He's got a birthday coming up. Head coach Ajay Chawla, Brother Rice Warriors, CHSL Catholic League Division 1, 12-4 so far this season, 5-1 in the league. Brother Rice actually won the 2008 National Championship, displayed proudly on the scoreboard at Ambrose Field, which is behind us. Sergio Perkovic, we talk about him often. High school All-American here at Rice. College All-American Notre Dame. PLL All-Star. The Motor City Hitman, Sergio Perkovic. So we got 8-0 here. Warriors all over St. John's, and as I said, this is our final broadcast of the season. It's bittersweet, but, just to give everybody a flavor of where we started. First of all, we started right there. We started there. There is the Crow's Nest in its finest, sitting by itself before it knew it would be our catbird seat and our Crow's Nest. And then we slowly progressed over to here. You can see there's a good look at the catbird seat, a shot from up top, giving everybody a good look. And then here, as my broadcast partner and I saying thumbs up, Brother Rice Sports Network. Very nice and an awesome season. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Brother Rice Lacrosse, and for everybody tuned in for basketball, because I thought we had an excellent season this year. That was my first foray into basketball, a sport that I actually played. I did not play lacrosse, and I got into a discussion the other night with somebody who said, well, you didn't play. And I said, does that mean I can't broadcast it? I mean, is that a rule? And I know that, most broadcasters are former athletes, just like George Costanza and Jerry Seinfeld talked about. But, I'm a student of the game, and I enjoy doing this. We're going to get a win by the Titans as the Warriors turn to Jack Schreidner, a senior, getting some action. Jack is all over him. I just heard Jack's dad say, get on him, Jack. Stay on him, Jack. Now it's at Fogo. Wechter is all over at midfield. Don't want any injuries. Owen Strayer there for the Titans. Tiptoeing the sideline. And the Titans this season in the Catholic League, as I mentioned, undefeated. They defeated Orchard Lake St. Mary's 9-6. They had a real barn burner against head coach J.D. Hess and Cranbrook. They won that one 8-7. De La Salle 13-5 victory for the Titans. Mentioned the Catholic Central loss 11-5, and then they were all over the University of Detroit Jesuit Cubs 21-1, and they sit here at 13-2. Good save as Fortino got that one. Just knocked it just up and over the cage. St. John's looking to get on the scoreboard. High pass, going to get through, though. That was a whoopsie-doo. It's really turned out to be a pleasant evening so far. I'm going to go on a limb here and say I think things are looking up, Mark.
Yep. No wind.
No wind. I'm not wearing. Oh, good defense. Nice play. Good takeaway by the Warriors. Lockwood feeling it here. He's already got a goal on the day. The D-Midi specialist pulls it out. Plonky did not have numbers. Nice job by the Titans getting back on defense, stopping that odd man rush. Biardi 33. Favorite 33 of all time for me in sports.
Tony Dorsett.
It is Tony Dorsett, but I was going to try something different here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Magic was 32. Kareem was 33. No?
No, I think Magic was 33, wasn't it?
I've got Magic's Michigan State jersey in my basement. That's 32. That's what happens when you get old. You can't remember older basketball players' jersey numbers. I don't know if that's a sign of Alzheimer's or not, but check with any doctors out there. If you start forgetting jersey numbers, is that a reason to be concerned? Warriors' 4 losses this season came to really, really quality opponents. Upper Arlington, top 5 Ohio, Lake Forest, top 5 Illinois, Catholic Central here in Michigan, number 1 in the state and undefeated. Theolai, ball don't lie. Theolai sets and fires, and the senior is going to add another one to the Warriors' already giant lead. There's the replay. We've lost. We're going to stay here with the replay. There we go. And we'll come right back, and there we are. Zooming in. Warriors lead this one now 9-0. At the 3:36 mark, we are dangerously close to having a running clock in the second half, which really limits the activity in the game. And looky, there's another one for the Warriors, and things are gone bad to worse for the Titans. We can take a look at that one again. Here we go. Back behind. Warriors running free. Good feed. And Theo Lai adds another one, and he'll go tricky, tricky, tricky. And the Warriors add another one and increase their lead to 10. Another win for Danny Holt. Senior Danny Holt fires. Good save. Warriors back in action here. No shot. They're pulling it out. Maybe run some clock, work some other players in the game. Senior night here at Brother Rice. Saying thank you to a number of them. Wyatt Potter Sr., Drew Walschlager, Jack Stanger, Leo Lockwood, Brooks Raftery, Jaden Fortino, Alex Grokowski, Jack Schreider. Another one. And the onslaught continues for the Warriors. We'll pull that one back again. Let's take a look at it. Feed back side, wide open. Yep, all alone. Long range. And the Warriors add one more. And now lead it 11-0. Catholic League action. Warriors, I think we can safely say, will be playing on Saturday night at Catholic Central. Mark?
I would agree.
Unfortunately, Catholic Central playing at home. We've had it before, and it may not be a bad thing because last year the Warriors played Catholic Central Divine Child and had the worst defeat to the Shamrocks in the history of Brother Rice lacrosse. Good look, tic-tac-toe, got it. And now Warriors are adding more, and that was a good look and a good feed. Let's pull that one back and take a look at that replay. But you can see just ball movement and feeds inside, and St. John's defense on their heels all game. And the Warriors add one more and now lead it 12-0 here as we hit the 2-minute mark. 2:07 remaining in this one. Back at the X.
It's all right. It's okay. I got it. We're all right. We're all right.
All right. I got things falling over here. Good win by the Titans. And the Titans looking to try to get one here. That's what they need. Let's just get one. Titans need one. You know, that their offense has been, they've gotten looks, and their offense has moved the ball pretty well. Face-off has obviously been a strong issue. And then defensively, the Warriors just keep coming. They come in waves. Shot there. Good save, Fortino. Fortino with the scoop. Long outlet pass to nobody. That one's going to find its way onto the track. A track that I used to run on for 4 years here at Brother Rice. Head coach of the track club back then, Bob Stark. And then my good friend, Denny King, rest in peace. Denny King was and Coach Popson as well. Yep, R.I.P. Coach Popson. Denny King was he was there for me. I can tell you that. In. There they go. Nice one. Good goal by the Titans. And we can take a look at that one. Let's pull that one back for all the folks back in Toledo. Great take inside. Couldn't see the number. What did that look like? Number 9? I don't think so. 6? No, I don't know. I couldn't see. It looked like 8, but I don't have an 8 on my roster. Either way, good goal. Sorry to his parents. Or is that 0? Oh, no, that's Druzing. Oh, yeah, that's Duzing. Drew Duzing, senior, good goal. 8, 0, 9. All very close. Lockwood with another ground ball. He's having an excellent evening as the D-mid. He got a, yeah, that's 8's Lockwood.
St. Hugh
St. Hugo product. Yep, Mark has been coaching St. Hugo's of the Hills. How many years now, Mark? 18 years. My broadcast partner, camera extraordinaire, and great tent setter-upper in the Crow's Nest. 18 years at St. Hugo's coaching 7th and 8th grade lacrosse, teaching the kids the fundamentals of the game. And many of those kids come and wind up on the Brother Rice Fires. Coach Jala, yep. A lot of my good friends. One who's going to get a special shout-out at halftime happens to be his birthday today. And you can tune in for that. This is what they call a teaser to hear me maybe sing a little happy birthday action. So stay tuned for that one. 5 seconds remaining. That was a half shot, half pass. Wechter took it over, and that's going to do it here. End of the half. The Warriors lead this one 12-1 over the St. John Jesuit Titans here at Brother Rice High School on Fracassa Field. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to talk to our sponsors, get a little sip of water, settle in here for the second half right around the corner. This is the Brother Rice Sports Network. I'm your host, John Losey. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Warriors lead this one 12-1. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll take you on through for the remainder of this game. We'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Brother Rice Sports Network, John Losey.
This is a BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, live from Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by
Signature Associates Sales Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States.
ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer.
Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, founded by Luke Timmis, is America's #1 sale leaseback provider. Did you know sale leasebacks typically generate a 25 to 50% premium above appraised value? Our qualified sale leaseback experts create competitive offer processes among the thousands of real estate investors globally that are aggressively pursuing sale leaseback transactions. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the sale leaseback premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. So call or text us today at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421.
ABF Environmental offers complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services for projects of all sizes. Environmental solutions addressing the specific regulatory, financial, and operational needs of each client. Go to abfenvironmental.com to request your site assessment today.
Family wealth planning can play a vital role in building long-term financial security for your family. A strategic approach ensures that you'll be able to grow and protect your assets. The Familia Wealth Team helps successful individuals like you and families like yours simplify and improve the financial decisions that impact your future. We provide customized solutions designed to help you achieve your financial goals.
At Familia Wealth, wealth is about family, always.
Experience innovative business, group benefits, and personal insurance solutions from Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group helps clients minimize risk and achieve their financial goals. Log on to doraninsurance.com to get your lower rate now. Come visit Frankenmuth Brewery, Michigan's original craft brewery, located at the top of the hill in downtown Frankenmuth. Enjoy our legendary craft beer tap room, Riverview restaurant, or book your event in our banquet center at frankenmuthbrewery.com.
The Brother Rice College Prep curriculum unlocks each student's potential while nurturing respect, integrity, character, and excellence. Key to the transformative experience is the Center for Learning and Achievement, a dynamic hub fostering experiential learning, leadership skills, character development, innovative thinking, and academic success. Enrichment opportunities encompass a wide range of electives, from our award-winning Mech Warriors robotics and the debate teams, to business, art, broadcasting, marketing, engineering, and the performing arts. The enduring bonds of brotherhood are forged through the cultivation of mutual respect, unwavering support, and shared experiences. These connections transform into the unparalleled brotherhood that develops in the classroom, on the athletic fields, during Kairos retreats, and is fortified by the Band of Brothers program, where students lead, interact, befriend, and enjoy the camaraderie as brothers across all grades. Remarkable young boys become extraordinary young men while sharing traditions that build a sense of belonging. Students are offered many avenues to nurture, fortify, and actively express their faith. These encompass engaging in liturgical celebrations, daily prayer, meaningful service projects and mission trips, transformative retreats, and faith-centered programs. With 80 state championship titles, the most in Michigan, Brother Rice has a rich athletic tradition and is a shining example of the harmonious fusion of academics and athletics. Student athletes undergo a transformation that extends beyond enhancing their physical prowess and athletic abilities. They are provided with a platform to develop crucial life skills such as teamwork, dedication, responsibility, determination, and leadership. The counseling team prioritizes the well-being of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, offering comprehensive support, focusing on academic success, college guidance, and mental wellness. Counselors connect with students one-on-one and are readily available to offer each student, from the challenged learner to the gifted scholar, the support that they may need throughout their high school journey. With a 4-year college planning program addressing every aspect of the process, Brother Rice students attend and graduate from the nation's best colleges and universities and service academies. We are Brother Rice, where students are animated to learn and empowered to achieve, creating a lifelong foundation for personal, educational, and professional pursuits beyond high school, each uniquely prepared to leave his mark on the world. Here, we welcome you with open arms to discover friendship, acceptance, knowledge, spirit, faith, success, and yourself.
Do you have financial wellness? How confident are you in your answer? Familia Wealth can alleviate your concerns about how effectively your finances are being managed. It doesn't have to be stressful. We'll use our financial wellness checklist to develop a comprehensive wealth management strategy so you can regain your confidence about your financial position.
Make the move to Familia Wealth, where you'll get the attention you want and deserve. At Familia Wealth, wealth is about family. Always.
List your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, who specializes in the Birmingham and Bloomfield market. Let Adam help you or your family members sell your home faster because experience matters. And upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. Call Adam Wechter at 313-801-8018, the realtor that gives back.
Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, founded by Luke Timmis, is America's #1 sale leaseback provider. Did you know sale leasebacks typically generate a 25 to 50% premium above appraised value? Our qualified sale leaseback experts create competitive offer processes among the thousands of real estate investors globally that are aggressively pursuing sale leaseback transactions. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the sale leaseback premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. So call or text us today at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421.
And we're back. Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. High school lacrosse action. Brother Rice and St. John Jesuit Titans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're about to get the second half started here. Brother Rice all over St. John's in this one, 12-1. All Warriors all day as we get to start here the third quarter. Danny Holt has done much Holt-like things today. He has won every face-off that he has been involved in, and he will come back to the X to start this second half as we hit the third quarter here. 12-1 Warriors over St. John's. So barring an epic comeback, Brother Rice will play Detroit Catholic Central on Saturday at the Elm for the Catholic League Championship. And that will be, there's only been one game where Brother Rice has not played Catholic Central in the Catholic League Finals, and that was, I want to say, 2021. Long range, Wechter fires. That one's headed towards the high jump pit. That was towards Regis parking lot, or the playground, and also the high jump pit. Skipped over the long jump pit. I was a long jumper. That was not where the pit was when I was back in high school. The long jump pit was over by the sideline over there by where the Warrior bench is. Back behind, Plonky with it. Hunter Plonky is Hanson's brother. Plays out at Lehigh. That's where Hanson has committed. And after his senior year, which will be next year, he'll be attending. That's going to be an errant pass. And this is the kind of game where, you know, you as a coaching staff, you want them to be sharp, right? I mean, again, it's 12-1, but it doesn't mean he can't be sharp. And the turnover, you know, Warriors, I'll tell you, against Upper Arlington, they took care of the ball decently, better than they have in the past. Back behind, and now we got to go Gilman here for Covey. had it, dropped it, picked up by the Titans. Owen Strayer, number 5, a junior midfielder, caught that one one-handed. And this one is where, you know, if you're the Titans, it's all right, one possession at a time. We stopped him down there, and now let's see what we can do here. It's about building off of this. Oh, nice take. Little sneaky. Nice job there by Ian Maloney. Look at this one here. 7 for the Warriors is Jack Stanger's a goalie. Is he in?
Yeah, he is in.
Stanger's in. And the first shot that Stanger faces, he unfortunately gets beat. Stick side high as Maloney finds the back of the net to start the second half. And St. John's Jesuit cut it to a 10-goal lead for the Warriors. Danny Holt back at the X. Our final broadcast here on the BRSN Sports Network. Our inaugural season. Oh, that's going to be another post. Plonky's hit 2 posts today. That was the crossbar. He hit the post in the first half, crossbar second half. And by simple deduction, the next one should go in the net. 22 here is Zachary Spear, sophomore midfielder for St. John's. Back behind, nice play. Errant pass by Fortino. That's that Sloppy Joe I'm talking about. Nobody likes Sloppy Joes. I mean, I like Sloppy Joes. We're going to get a ward right on cue. Zachary Spear said, Covey, get off me. And the official said, no, can't do that. A very clean game. No penalties in this one, Mark.
Yeah, you're right.
Not one player in the box. Plonky could probably, it's kind of like, okay, it's a 10-goal lead. You hope that the Warriors, there's an errant pass there, and you can see Biardi, he was moving in while the pass was coming, and it just skipped on by him, and that's the kind of things that happen. There's a good takeaway. Is that Murph? Good play by Murph. Murph goes down, and hey, I'm telling you, I'm not saying that I'm a seer of seers, but we've got a penalty flag, and now the Warriors have a delayed penalty. Fortino's going to drop it. Ball's going to come out, and picked up, kicking, out of bounds is good enough. They'll blow the whistle. Doesn't matter. It's a penalty. Still a penalty. So, penalty coming up here to the Titans as number 2, Cameron Weiberg, will find his way into the box where he may feel shame. Probably not, though. That's from the movie Slapshot. He goes into the box and he feels shame. And what is a penalty? Well, you take your stick and you hit him like this. Or like this. Who owns the Chief? Owns. Fortino with it. 12-2, 8:49 here in the third. Warriors man-up offense. Coming in here at 34%. A great look and a feed inside. And just like that, Plonky goes down. I think that's enough for him, but let's get a replay. But a good feed as Plonky is going to keep it. Now he goes. And a little diving goal for Mr. Hansen Plonky. And he will stay out on the field along with the starting attackman. 13-2, Warriors lead this one. 8:40 remaining here in the third. 10-goal lead after the third will result in a running clock. So if the Titans do not get another one on the board, really 2 on the board, then we'll be running clock in the fourth. Warriors are in trouble here. They got to hustle, counting. Sands in the hourglass. He got the touch. Sands in the hourglass. So is a failure to possess. Wechter's got 2. He has scored the first 2 goals of the game. Really started this party out right. Back behind. Fortino up top. Oh, nice catch by Covey, and he fires, but a great save. I got to tell you, Braylon Lewis has done an outstanding job. You look at the scoreboard and you go 13-2, but if it wasn't for his stellar play, this one could be inching closer to 20. That one's going to get tipped up in the air. Long pass, little bouncy. 38 for the Warriors. Western Krakowski, and another one. Warriors find the back of the net again. Let's go replay action. And this one just a little broken down, a little unsettled, all alone in front. No chance for Braylon Lewis. And the Warriors add another one. And the route is on here at Fracassa Field. As I mentioned, Brother Rice has a dedicated lacrosse field right behind us. Unfortunately, it's been inoperable for the entire season. some issues over the winter. Ball up in the air. I like when everyone looks up in the air. Where is it? Where is it? Plonky with it again. Just don't want any injuries here. Especially, good play there. Nice play. That's the second time Fortino's done that today. As Lewis has, and it wasn't even like he dived for it. It was pretty much right to him. And there's an errant pass. Wechter's got it. Going to feed Fortino. They don't have numbers, but the Warriors are still looking. Cutter, Wechter, nope. Long pole action. Timeout. What do we got here? We got a something. It's going to stay here with the Warriors. Up. Now we're going to go the other way. Unclear of the decisiveness from the official, but I'm going to trust his judgment on this one. Typically I don't, but in this case today I will. 14-2 Warriors. And another whistle on the play. So we've gone Tweety Bird here or Cuckoo Clock, whichever you prefer. Whistle while you work. The whistle stop. Was the whistle stop you know what? The whistle stop was at Albion, Michigan. I went to Albion College, and the whistle stop was a sandwich shop. Good ground ball picked up. Kyler Ayers in the air. 88, Plonky in, goes high, another good save. I like this, Braylon Lewis. We're going to get a flag on the play as this official doesn't like something. And that is a flag right there. Yeah, we could add an overlay. That's a flag. So Warriors are going to go man up here. Leading 14-2. We are now officially running clock. Oh, it's 12 goals. That's what it is. It's not 10. It's 12-goal lead in the second half. And so now the clock is speeding towards 0. He should. Looks like all starters still in there. Fortino's got it. He's going to fire another one, and Fortino's going to add another one. Look at the replay with that one. And this one was just a pretty simple execution back behind. Defense collapsing too low. Fortino, little split, little hitch and go, little bouncy bounce, and no chance for Braylon Lewis. And the Warriors add one more and are now going to hit 15. Ray Romano?
I think Romano's coming in at attack.
Ray Romano checking into the game.
I think so. That him?
38 is Weston Kurkowski. Okay. He's a deep hole.
Is that 38?
Nope, I don't think so. Maybe 34?
What is Romano?
Nope, we don't have a 34. Is that a 4 over there? Danny Holt. Did Danny Holt lose that one? The Warriors working other players in. Another shout out to, we got another penalty. So now penalty in. Oh, good save. Stanger making Stanger-like saves. And now things I think are going to get pretty interesting here as we start to work some other kids in. So if you were sleeping at home, time to wake up. Because now it's go time. As the Warriors working in some other guys. Hanson Plonky still on the field, along with Fortino at attack. New attackman, far side. Maybe we can zoom in on who that attackman is over by the scorer's table there. Mark?
34.
That's a 34. I'm going to check my roster, and I do not have a 34. Oh, wait. I got a V Romano, but no number. You're going to say that's V Romano? All right.
Romano Vitilio.
Vitilio Romano.
No, Romano Vitilio.
I got the last name, but we'll just reverse that. Let's talk to our staff on those statisticians. Another Hugo?
Yeah.
Another St. Hugo with the Hills product. Oh, he was in. Couldn't get it. Number 5 for the Titans Owen Strayer. Backside, this is where you get, some of your juniors and sophomores. Get them some actions because injuries are part of the game. And, you saw it last year, and the Warriors lost in the semifinals. Walschlager's got it. Back behind is Fortino. Now the Warriors are looking to kill the penalty. Plonky with it. Covey in there as well. Fortino to Covey. It's 3-on-6. We're going to get a penalty. Too many men. Actually, I counted 6, but that's 7. That's why I'm not being an official. As 14, Jamison Maloney, who had that goal, was also out there. Too many people. So now it is 7-on-5. Warriors. Romano over there with it. Covey. Romano. Warriors killing the penalty. We got a minute left here in the third. 28 checking in for the Warriors. I don't have a 28 either. Nope, it's 20. Sorry, it's the Olai. No lies, no lies, no lies. Romano with it. Knocked down, turnover, and the whistles will blow as we've got time still ticking because we've got a running clock. You can see that in your lower right-hand screen there. And this is probably going to end the third, I would imagine. Oops. Let's get this right there. There we go. Warriors man-up offense back on the field, but I don't think we're going to get this play in. I think we're going to, 8 seconds, 7. They're going to hold it here. This will carry over into the fourth, and the Warriors are going to take a 15-2 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Brother Ice all over the St. John Jesuits Titans. Let's talk about our alumni sponsors, says my producer and partner, Mr. Mark Rottenberg. I would love to, Mark. Let's just slide on down here. Where are they? I got them right here. Let's talk about those alumni sponsors. Alumni sponsors, without you guys, we would not be here in the Crow's Nest. Shout out to Luke Timmis, 2010 graduate. Adam Wechter, 1987. John Zadar, Solving for Safer, 1991. John Firefry, my good friend John, class of 88. Jason Geis, Mark Primo Carroll, Timmy Nelson, I'll say it, our fan from the West Coast, leading the BRSN Sports Network fan club in the great state of California. And then John Youssef, pillar in the community, also coaching lacrosse at St. Hugo's of the Hills. How long has Youssef been there with you?
10.
10 years, a decade of giving back to the game, John Youssef. Thank you, each and every one of you. Appreciate you, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And I'd be remiss if I did not say a happy, happy birthday to Mr. Charlie Brennan, Charles Brennan, down in Cleveland, Ohio, the suburbs, the mean streets of Cleveland, in Chagrin Falls. Charlie Brennan, happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chuck. Happy birthday to you. Charlie Brennan, a good friend of mine, class of 1988. I'll see him in, less than 2 weeks, as I'll be participating in the Cleveland Half Marathon in downtown Cleveland. Charlie will house me and clothe me and feed me. I guess he won't clothe me, but he'll feed me, hopefully.
Boston College, right?
Yep, BC, yep. His brother Brian also starred at BC. We had a whole connection. Another St. Hugo's, yep. I mentioned in the last broadcast, he was a very talented lacrosse player as well. All right, Warriors, man up. Everyone is still in there, and they're going to score as Romano is going to get the goal. There it is. That's what they were looking for. Little set play out of the timeout, out of the end of the quarter. Let's zoom it in here. There it is. Draw and dump. Looks like the old Red Wing, and goal, and stays out of the crease. So Romano scores, and the Warriors didn't play last year. Didn't play last year. Great shot. Yeah, well, season's not over. Warriors could use him as they now lead this one 16-2. Good win. Good win by Jack Schreiner. Schreiner's got it. Number 32 is Schreiner.
Okay, then he won the face-off.
Number 4, Wyatt Potter. He's a senior. He'll be playing next season at the University of Michigan Dearborn, where he will continue his lacrosse career and continue his academics. Number 43 for the Warriors there is Caden Hong. D-pole. Theo Lai with it, still in the game. Warriors hopefully working on just taking care of the ball, really is what it comes down to. Bouncer, who got that one? Number 21, Henry Strickler. Let's see that replay as Strickler is going to find the back of the net, number 21. Romano with the assist. He's now got a goal and assist on the day. Strickler, little dipsy-do, little skipper. And the Warriors add another one, and they now lead this one 17-2. Scoreboard says 16. I'm pretty sure we're at 17. 17-2 Warriors. Ball coming out, picked up by St. John's. St. John's Jesuit now peels it back. Got to get it clear. They've struggled a little bit trying to get a touch. Oh, we got a new goalie in net for the Titans as James Smith, sophomore goalie, is checking in. Feeds Aaron. Oh, we got it. Plonky's got it. He's still in the game as well. The Titans sitting in that zone defense. 17-2, 9 minutes remaining in this one. So the Warriors will play Catholic Central on Saturday for the Catholic League Championship. And I have done the broadcast in the Catholic League Championship, I want to say, let's see, 17, 18. So I want to say 7-8 years now. And unfortunately, I will not be able to be in attendance nor broadcast unless someone was to film it and I was to watch it in the hotel in Milwaukee, as former Brother Rice Warrior lacrosse player Matthew Losey will be graduating from Marquette University. Good play there, nice defense. Always keep that stick up. Nice ground ball by Strayer. Owen Strayer, number 5, off to the races with it. Big kid. Got numbers. Get rid of it. Good look. Fires. Got it. Nice play. Good job by the Titans as Drew Duzing is going to score that one. Let's take a look at. We'll pull that one all the way back. It's a nice break here for the Titans and a good camera coverage by Mark Rottenberg. Good feed there. Sets feet. Fired. Goal. So a good goal there by Duzing. And now the Titans trail 17-3 in this one. Number 10 for the Titans is Liam May. Ground ball, who's got it? Two hands, good pick up there. Who's that over there? Is that Seth Hoyt, number 42? Seth Hoyt gets into the scorebook with a good ground ball. Now I don't know if the Crow's Nest is going to be back next season, Mark. I don't see this thing surviving the winter unless someone brings it home.
I'm going to come back to Ambrose.
Yeah, well, we just have to turn it around.
Yeah.
But it will be nice to see a game on a lacrosse field, especially lacrosse on a lacrosse field. So Warriors lead this one as we speed towards 6 minutes remaining. Fires, got it. Tough angle on that side. Who was that over there? Let's take a peek. Let's check the replay on that one and see if we can see, but good ball movement. St. John's still sitting in that zone. Warriors are starting to pick them apart a little bit. Fires sets his fees at 19. I believe that's 19. Aiden Schwartz getting into the action. Aiden Schwartz. Another Hugo product. Look at all these kids that Mark Rottenberg has taught the game to, the fundamentals. And John Youssef. Can't forget him. Pillar in the community. Tip it aside there. Ground ball. 27 Warriors. Frank Gallo. That's a good name, Gallo. Errant pass into the Titan bench area. Speeding towards 5 minutes left in this one. Warriors lead this one 18-3. It's 27 Gallo in there. Frank Gallo. Sounds like a police detective, Frank Gallo. Detective Frank Gallo, nice to meet you. Can you tell me what happened here, sir? I was coming out of my home and I saw someone on the street. And the next thing I know, Plonky's in the game and Covey. Takes a slash there, and we're going to get a flag. Yeah, that was just a hack and whack. Plonky in there. Fires wide. 18-3. Warriors all over the Titans. Final broadcast of the season here for us on the Brother Rice Sports Network. A successful inaugural season here at BRSN. We'll be looking to add maybe some wearables next year, Mark. Yeah, a lot of people asking for the BRSN logo. Good defense there. Nice hustle. Nice play. Rex Grover getting into the action there. Active stick pressed out on him. Unfortunately, he's got to run all the way to Lou Conroy's house to pick up the ball. Marion Mustangs right next door. I know they've got a lacrosse game going on this evening. Wonder how the Mustangs did. That is what they call a Gelman right there, folks. Gelman, ball down. Picked up. Who's got it? Little dipsy-do there is Paul Stapleton. Is going to lose it. Stapleton, just a junior. We'll be seeing a lot of these kids next season as the Warriors lose a number of seniors. As senior night took 45 minutes, I believe. Back behind, Ian Maloney, he's got one for the Titans tonight. 3 minutes remaining in this one. Warriors punching their ticket to the Catholic League Finals for another battle with the Shamrocks. It's going to be a turnover, unfortunately, for the Titans. You can hear head coach Mark Hamilton still out there coaching. That's what he does. He's a connoisseur of the game. Assistant coach Mark Hamilton. We see head coach Ajay Chawla over there? Got to be here. It's senior night. Head coach Ajay Chawla's got a birthday coming up. And he had a birthday party for his daughter on Saturday. Happy birthday to her. So May is the birthday for the Chawla family. Two of them. Daughter and dad. I'll give a shout out to my former college roommate Dan Pahalik, who's a big fan of the BRSN and our broadcast. Danny's just a great guy, and he picks up. Obviously knows me going way back in the day, and so he picks up on some of the intricacies of my broadcast that take you on a journey through 80s pop culture, lacrosse, and other random nonsensical things that pop into my brain. That should be an over and back. He's right. That is an over and back. Total over and back. The officials forgot about it. And that's okay. 1:34 remaining here, 18-3. And the ball don't lie, and it goes out of bounds. And so clock is ticking here on this one. Warriors, a date on Saturday night back at the Elm. I don't think it's going to be televised either. I'm going to have to find out because it's going to be real difficult for me not to know what's going on. Hopefully head coach Dave Wilson can tell me what's going on. We got some hacking and whacking going on over there. Clock is ticking here. Warriors, 52 seconds remaining. Final Catholic League game of the season, barring the championship. Good ground ball and pick up there by Xander Lewis. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. Roaming the sidelines for head coach Andy Smith, class of 1999 from St. John's. That's one thing that I see often in a lot of these Catholic school teams in Ohio. And a lot of alumni coming back and coaching. 41 for the Warriors is Miles Hemming. He's a junior. Aaron pass over there. 37 is Bodie Kint. Not to be confused with Bodhisattva of Point Break. R.I.P. Patrick Swayze. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody. And that's going to do it here, folks, as the Warriors are going to win this one, going away 18-3. Final score here at Brother Rice on Fracassa Field. Brother Rice Sports Network wrapping this one up and wrapping the season up. I showed you where we were. Let's see some other pictures. Here's a great shot of the crow's nest up top there. And here's an epic one right there. There you get the magnitude of the height that we're up and what we're doing. But a great season and a great time. We can dive back into the basketball. There we are at the basketball. Do a little hoops there. That was epic right there because that was some serious stats. Head coach Rick Palmer gave me access to the huddle account in the stats, and that was a dangerous place for me to be. And you can see a lot of color and a lot of numbers, but it was a great, great season. Some of our other sponsors out there, Bloomfield Sports, always helpful. Also got to talk about Viking Youth Lacrosse League, boys and girls pre-K through 3rd grade. Saturdays, May 17th, 24th, 31st, 7th, and 14th. It's going to run for 5 weeks. If you are interested in getting your son and or daughter, or both, involved in the game, I've already talked about the dynamic duo of Mark Rottenberg and Mr. John Youssef, and I would highly recommend going to VikingLax.com, signing your son and daughter up. It'd be a great time. Introduce them to the game, and maybe one day they'll be out here. One of your sons playing for Brother Rice. We would love to see that for sure. So, Mark, we're going to wrap this one up, buddy. That's it. Season's over. It's sad.
The Warriors now have the Catholic League, right?
Yep, we got Catholic League finals on Saturday night, and then states as the Warriors try to bounce back. Not defending a state championship crown this year. They got to try and win it back from Catholic Central. And so the Warriors and Catholic Central battle Saturday night to see who's going to win the season series. Catholic Central beat them in the first time round. We'll see what happens in the second one. Warriors and Catholic Central from the Elm on Saturday evening out in Novi. Attend if you can. Not sure if there's going to be a broadcast anywhere, and I cannot do anything about that as Matthew Losi will be graduating from Marquette University in Milwaukee. So this will wrap one up. Let's wrap it up. We're going to end this one here. A great broadcast, a great season for the Warriors and for us here. 7 o'clock Saturday night, May 10th, Warriors and Catholic Central will be slugging it out for Catholic League supremacy. The Warriors defeat St. John's Jesuit here in a big win for the Warriors and a rout. And they'll be back in action on Saturday night. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I'd like to thank everybody for supporting us all season long, all of our alumni sponsors and sponsors. I'd like to thank my mom for being a big supporter and always watching and piping in when we need things. Love you, Mom. Also, all my friends and family that have supported me in this journey. Mark, got to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here either. I'd be down on the sidelines probably with one camera and getting rained on, right? So I'm going to wrap this one up here on behalf of that man, my BRSN production partner, Mark Rottenberg. I'm John Losi. I thank you for supporting and watching BRSN and Brother Rice Lacrosse. I appreciate everybody. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. We're going to send you out with our sponsors again. And tune in. Maybe football season, maybe basketball. We'll be back at it. But in the end, Brother Rice Sports Network will live on, and we'll see you very, very soon. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Take care, and drive home safely.
This is a BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, live from Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by
Signature Associates Sales Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States.
ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer.